Hello dear teachers and students. In this video I am going to discuss with you assertion and reason based questions. These type of questions are recently introduced by CBSE under the MCQ category. This video is going to help both teachers as well as students. Teachers, you are going to find out how to make quality assertion and reason based questions, and for students, after watching this video you'll be able to find out what is a correct way of doing these type of questions so that you can arrive at right conclusion or the right answer. So these are the 4 things which I am going to cover in this video. One is, what do you mean by assertion and reason? And then what are the various alternatives which are given under these type of questions? Then what are the steps you should do to solve these questions or to arrive at right answer? And I'm also going to share few examples of general knowledge, then also from the subject Business Studies and Accountancy of class 11th and 12th. So starting with first thing, that is assertion. So what is assertion? Assertion is a confident and a forceful statement of fact or a belief. So if you have some belief or if you think of something, the statement given by you will be called as assertion. Please keep in mind that it can be your opinion, it can be a fact, or it can be your comment about something. And very important to know that your assertion may be right or wrong. So it may be true or it may or may not be true. Now coming to what is reason. So reason is the cause, explanation of something, of what you are saying in the assertion statement. So whatever reason you are giving for the statement which you have given in assertion is called as reason. Please remember that particular reason should be related to assertion. So whatever assertion you are giving, in relation to that, how you are proving your point or what reason you are giving. So it should be related to the statement. And second is, again, that reason which you are giving, it may or may not be true. Okay? So in these type of questions, there are 2 statements which are given to you in exam. One is assertion, that is some statement or a fact or opinion of you, and other is what is its reason. So it's linked with assertion. Whatever assertion you are giving, what is the reason to that assertion? So these 2 statements will be given to you in exam, and then there can be 5 alternatives mentioned under that. There can be 5 alternatives, but normally 4 alternatives out of these can be given. So I'm going to share what are these 5 alternatives which are given under these type of assertion reason based questions. So the 5 alternatives are, the first one, both assertion and reason are true, and reason is a correct explanation of assertion. Second, both assertion and reason are true, like same as above, but reason is not a correct explanation of assertion. Third option, assertion is true but the reason is false, or it can be vice versa, where assertion is false but reason is true. And the last alternative is both assertion and reason are false. So for convenience point of view, for assertion we are using a short form capital A, and for the reason we are using a short form R. So I want to tell you the steps. So as I told you that you will be given with 2 statements. One will be the assertion and another will be the reason, and below that you will be having alternatives. So here I have written 5 alternatives, but as I have told you, in exams You may have any 4 out of these. Okay, so I will tell you the steps how you have to solve these type of questions. So first is you have to read both the statements, your assertion and reason, very carefully. And then there can be 3 possibilities. One is your both assertion and reason are incorrect or not true. So in this case, obviously you can see the 5th alternative. You can mark both A and R are false. Second option is when both these assertion and reason statement are correct, they are true. There can be 2 possibilities of answer. One is both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A, or it can be both A and R are true, but R, the reason, is not the correct explanation of A. So I have told you that your reason can be correct explanation, or it can be an incorrect explanation. So first you have to see if both the statements are correct. Out of these 2 options, which one is more applicable? The third option is only one is correct. So in this case, you can have either A is true but R is false, or it can be A is false but R is true. So the most important thing which you need to remember is, first you need to find out whether both these assertion and reason are they true or they false. So I will explain this with the help of a short story, and this short story I have got an idea after seeing this video. This video is by Mr. Kumar Bharat. He is a PhD scholar, and in one of his YouTube video, he has given this beautiful example which clearly explains these different alternatives which are there. So I have adapted this story from that video itself. So let me tell you the story about these 2 friends, Nakul and Neetu. I want to tell you a few things about Neetu. Neetu is very good in studies. She do lot of practice, spend so much time on her studies, and she always get good grades. And apart from studies, she loves dancing and music too. Now coming to Nakul, he loves dancing and he's opposite to Neetu. He spent most of the time dancing rather than studying. And because of this, he's not getting a good score, he's not good in studies. Now let us see situation 1. Please see, assertion is Neetu get good grades in exam, and the reason which is given because she loves dancing and music. So as I told you, there are 2 statements which will be given to you, and under that there will be alternatives. So the first step is we have to find out whether these 2 statements given are true or false. So first is Neetu get good grades in exam. So what do you think? Is the statement correct or incorrect? The answer to this statement is true. Second, she loves dancing and music, and I told you that apart from studying, she loves dancing and music too. So in fact, this statement is also true. So you can see here both assertion and reason are true. So what are the 2 options which are possible? Option number 1 and 2, both A and R are true. And here also you can see both A and R are true. But first one is R is a correct explanation of A. But second is R is not the correct explanation of A. So can you please find out, is Neetu getting good scores because she loves dancing and music? Do you think this reason is a correct explanation of this assertion? The answer is no. So in this, the right choice is both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Now coming to this second one, this is about Nakul. The assertion is Nakul get bad grades in exam. Reason, he spent most of his time in studying. So let us first see whether the assertion is true or false. So is Nakul good in studies or bad in studies? I told you he's bad in studies, so he get bad grades in exam. So this statement is true. But the reason given here is he spent most of the time studying. So what do you think? Is this statement correct? Was he spending more time on studying or was he spending more time on dancing? So please remember this statement is false. So here assertion is true, but reason is false. So you can see the alternative selected will be A is true, but R is false. Now let us see this third one, again about Nakul. Nakul does not get good grades in exam. This is assertion. And reason is he spent most of the time dancing rather than studying. So I told you the first step is first you need to find out about whether these two things given, are they true or false. So first statement, Nakul does not get good grades in exam. This statement is true. And reason, he spent most of the time dancing rather than studying. Again, this statement is true. So out of these two options, we have to find out which option is applicable. So please see here the reason. Is reason right for assertion or not? Nakul does not get good grades because he spent most of the time dancing rather than studying. So this reason is the correct explanation of A. It is because of this Nakul is not able to get good grades in exam. So here the correct answer is both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Now let us see this fourth example. This is about Neetu. So Neetu is not good in studies. This is assertion, and reason is she loves dancing and music. So what about this first statement? So Neetu is not good in studies. This statement is false. And she loves dancing and music. Yes, the statement is true. So here you can see assertion is false, but reason is true. So the correct choice is A is false, but R is true. Now let us see this fifth example. Assertion is Neetu is not good in studies, and the reason is she spent most of the time dancing rather than studying. So what about this first statement, assertion? Neetu is not good in studies. This statement is false because she was very good in studies. She used to score good marks. Then second is she spent most of time dancing rather than studying. Again, this statement is false. Why? Because she used to spend a lot of time on studying and she get good grade also. But this statement is false. So you can see here both assertion and reason is false. So the correct alternative will be this fifth one. Both A and R are false. Now let us see one another example from our nature. If you can see this picture, and if you can hear this sound of lightning. So my example is based on this natural phenomena of lightning. You must have noticed that when the lightning strikes, the sound is heard a little after the flash is seen. Have you ever thought of reason why this has happened? Why we see the lightning first and then we get to hear the sound of the lightning? So based on this natural phenomena, I have a few questions again of same category, assertion and reason. So this first one is where the assertion and reason is given. The assertion is when lightning strikes, the sound is heard a little after the flash is seen. So means we get to see the lightning first, but we hear the sound little later. The reason is the speed of light is greater than that of sound. You all must be aware of this fact that speed of light is greater than that of sound. So these are the 5 alternatives. We have to select the best alternative. So first of all, we are going to find out whether these statements are true or false. So first statement, assertion. When lightning strikes, the sound is heard little later after the flash is seen. Yes, this statement is true. Now coming to this second one, is this statement or the reason true? The speed of light is greater than that of sound. Yes, this statement is also true. So here you know that out of these two options we have to select the best one. So is it because of this reason that we are able to see the lightning first and then we get to hear the sound? And yes, this R is a correct explanation of A. So why we see the lightning first and hear it later is because of the speed. Because the speed of light is greater, so it reaches us early as compared to the sound. So here the correct answer is both A and R are true, and R is a correct explanation of A. Now coming to the second example for the same category. Here again the assertion and reason is given with the 5 alternatives. Assertion is, when lightning strikes, the sound is heard little after the flash is seen. So again, this statement is true. The second is, lightning strike could destroy life and property. So do you agree with this statement? That if lightning happens, there may be a loss of life and property if you're outside? Yes, even this statement is true. So we have to choose from these two options, and both A and R are true. But we have to see whether this reason is a correct explanation of A or not. So why we see the lightning first and hear the sound later on? Is the reason this one? Is this reason correct? Because lightning could destroy life and property? No. So here the correct answer is both A and R are true. But R is not the correct explanation of A. Let us see now this third one. Assertion is, when lightning strikes, the sound is heard little after the flash is seen. So this statement is true, and the reason is the speed of light is less than that of sound. So this statement is false because the speed of light is greater than that of sound. So here out of this, the correct option will be assertion is true, A is true, but R is false. Let us see this fourth example under same category. Assertion is, when lightning strikes, the sound is heard little before the flash is seen. So you hear the sound first and the flash later on. So this is not the correct statement. This is false. And the reason is the speed of light is greater than that of sound. So we know that yes, the speed of light is more than that of sound. So this statement is true. So out of these 5 options, the correct answer is assertion is false. That is, A is false, but R is true. Now coming to this fifth one. Assertion is, when lightning strikes, the sound is heard little before the flash is seen. So this is an incorrect statement. So I am writing here false. Then it is writing the speed of light is less than that of sound. So what about this second statement? Is this false or correct? The speed of light is less than that of sound. So even this statement is false. So the correct alternative under this will be the last one, both A and R are false. So I hope now you are able to distinguish between these 5 alternatives on the basis of assertion and the reason given. Now let us take up some examples from our subject. So I'll be taking up few questions based on business studies and accountancy, both from class 11th as well as 12th. So let us do one question from class 11th business studies. So this is based on the chapter forms of business organization, and this is a picture of a sole proprietor. So this assertion reason based question is based on sole proprietorship. So assertion is sole proprietor enjoys considerable degree of freedom in making business decisions, and second is the reason which is given is quick decision making leads to timely capitalization of market opportunities as and when they arise. So these are the alternatives given. So I told you, first of all we have to find out, are both statements correct or not. So you can see the first statement is sole proprietor enjoys considerable degree of freedom in business in making business decisions. So this statement is true. And let us see now this second statement, reason. Don't relate it right now with assertion, just take an independent decision whether this statement is true or false. Quick decision making leads to timely capitalization of market opportunities as and when they arise. So yes, even this statement is true. Sole proprietor can grab the market opportunities at a right time, and there's a quick decision making. So here you can see both the statements are true. So our answer will be either choice number 1 or choice number 2. So now we have to see if R is a correct explanation of A or not. So can you please check, is this reason correct in relation to the assertion? So if you are saying that sole proprietor enjoys considerable degree of freedom, so is this second statement reason justified? The answer is the reason is not justified. So you know that the correct reason is because sole proprietor is the only person doing the business. There is no need for him to take a permission from anyone. That is a correct reason, but this reason is not correctly explaining this assertion. So out of these two options, the correct answer is both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. So whenever both the statements are true, you have to do one further step of finding out whether the reason is justified according to assertion or not. So let us see now one question from Business Studies class 12, and this is from the chapter plan, and the assertion is planning is pervasive, and the reason given is it is an exclusive function of top management and of any particular department. So these are the 5 alternatives given. So first of all we have to find out, are both statements correct or not. So let us see the first one. Planning is pervasive. Yes, this statement is true. Then second, it is an exclusive function of top management and of any particular department. This statement is false, because planning is not only the function of top management, rather planning is done by top level management, middle level, and even the lower level managers also. So this statement is false. So you can see here the correct alternative will be A is true but R is false. Now let us see one question from class 12th accountancy, and this is from the chapter NPO, and this is in relation to life membership fee. So the assertion is amount received towards life membership fee from the members by NPO is a revenue receipt, and the reason is life membership fee is of non-recurring nature. So again, these 5 alternatives are given. First, we have to check, are both statements correct or not? So let us see the first statement. Assertion: amount received towards life membership fee from members of NPO is a revenue receipt. This statement is false because it is not a revenue receipt, it is a capital receipt. Now let us see the second statement, which is a reason. Life membership fee is of non-recurring nature. So yes, this statement is perfectly right. The statement is true. Life membership is received once in a lifetime from a particular member, so it's a non-recurring nature. So here you can see the correct alternative will be A is false but R is true. Now again, another question from class 12th accountancy, and this is, if you can see the picture, this is from retirement of partner. The assertion is, on the retirement of a partner from a partnership firm, accumulated profits and losses are distributed to partners on the basis of new profit sharing ratio, and the reason is they belong to all the partners including retiring partner. So let us see first, are these both statements correct or incorrect? So if you can see this first statement, what do you think? Is this statement correct or incorrect? At the time of retirement, all the accumulated profits and losses, are they distributed on the basis of new profit sharing ratio? No, this statement is false because it is distributed old profit sharing ratio, not the new profit sharing ratio. Now let us see the second statement, which is a reason. They belong to all the partners including retiring partner. So does accumulated profits, losses, do they belong to all the partners including the retiring partner? Yes, this is true. So here you can see the correct alternative will be A is false but R is true. Now this question is from class 11th accountancy, and if you can see this picture, it relates to journal and ledger. The assertion is, transferring the entries from journal to ledger is called as posting, and the reason is the transactions recorded in journal or the subsidiary books are classified or posted to the main book of account known as ledger. So here first we have to check, are both statement correct or not. So if you can see the assertion statement, transferring the entries from journal to ledger is called posting. So yes, this statement is true. Now let us see the second statement. That is a reason. The transactions recorded in journal or subsidiary books are classified or posted to the main book of account called as ledger. So in fact, this statement is also true. So here we have found out that whether the both statements are correct, and when both the statements are true, you have to do one more check, because out of these two alternatives, you know that one of the alternative will be the correct answer. So for that you need to do one extra check. Are the correct explanation of A or not? So can you please see the reason? Is this a correct reason for the assertion given? So when we transfer the entries from journal to ledger, it is called posting. Why? Because transactions are recorded in journal first and they are classified and posted to the main book, which is called as ledger. So this particular reason is justified. So here the correct alternative is both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. So I hope now you will be able to these type of questions, and teachers will be able to frame the right type of assertion and reason questions. If you have any questions, you can mail your questions at this email. And for a lot of other things which I do, you can check my subject blog. The link is there in the description box below. Thank you so much and have a nice day.